Hi, I'm Judge Angel. Welcome to the show. Today we have Mike Faust, a business broker, and we're going to find out what a business broker does. I'm Judge Angel, and I was his full-time sitting judge for over 2 decades. I've seen a few things, but there's good in everyone. And we are here to motivate and encourage you to be all stars. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We are so happy to see you. Today we have some great guests. Our first guest is Mike Faust. He's a business broker. Let's find out what he does. Mike, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. What is a business broker?
Well, for this business broker, of course, job number one is I'm your husband, and that always takes first place.
Don't forget.
A business broker helps people buy and sell businesses. I am an independent owner of a First Choice Business Brokers franchise, and I've been helping people buy and sell businesses for 17 years now.
Wow. Now, when you say you help people buy and sell businesses, do you do food in restaurants?
We do all kinds of businesses. Restaurants are a good part of our business, but just about any type of business you can think of. I enjoy selling restaurants, and they're good businesses. It always comes down to the operator, but they're a great opportunity.
Oh, good. What about beauty businesses and fitness? Beauty and fitness.
Beauty salons, massage parlors, gyms, any kind of health-related businesses, and healthcare. We do dental practices, medical practices, absolutely.
So those were like business services. What about like a CPA office, a pet shop?
A pet shop is good. It's something that I enjoy, working with people who like animals. I love animals, and that's going to be sort of an affinity type deal. You have to really love dogs.
I love little dogs. Okay, what about, do you guys sell home-based businesses?
We absolutely do. And the nice thing about home-based businesses, if you're looking to work from home and you buy an existing home-based business, one of the nice things about that is they're almost always relocatable. So regardless of where that business is currently located, you could operate from your home as well.
That's the way to go, folks. Okay, what increases the value of a business?
It often depends on the particular business. There are a number of different things that people can do to increase the value of the business. Maybe it's structuring that business differently. One thing that I commonly run into with sellers of businesses is helping them to distance themselves from the business. A lot of people don't understand that if an investor is going to buy your business, he may not necessarily want to work. He's not looking to buy himself a job. He's looking to make an investment. So if you, as a business owner, can sort of distance yourself from the business by hiring a general manager or someone else that can handle the day-to-day operation of that business, that might make that business more appealing to an investor who might be willing to pay more for your business than an owner-operator.
Absolutely. Well, what about the seller who has his great business, is doing well, and he's always dreamed about giving the business to his kids? And here we are in this year, and the kids say, no way. We want to work from home. We want to create something. What would you say to that business seller who wants to get out and retire, maybe?
That business owner has to make a choice. There are a number of different ways to create a disposition of that business. If it's not going to be a sale to heirs, it might be a sale to employees, or it could be a sale to a third party who's not involved with that business at all. So there are a number of options available to a seller who wants to move on to retirement, or perhaps he owns multiple businesses and this is just one. There are those who say that the only reason to own a business is to build it up and sell it. And if you get really good at that, that's one of the best businesses to be in.
Take it from nothing, build it up, get a big profit, go to the next one and duplicate that same formula.
That again.
Nice.
If you get really good at that, if it works, just keep doing it.
Yes. As a matter of fact, we have a neighbor business here. This young man, I won't mention his name, but he started his breakfast business, remember, from 7 to 1. And it was so popular in the neighborhood. He got it popular, sold it, went across town, did the same thing.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's very common, and some people are very good at it, and it's a great way to make a living. And you can give yourself a long vacation in between investments and travel.
Spend some of that profit.
There you go. Absolutely right.
Yeah, that is so nice. Do you explain or have a list of what your role is going to be and what your responsibility is to a seller?
Absolutely. To be a business broker requires a real estate license. Here, in some places, they work without a real estate license. I happen to have a broker's license in both Nevada and California, so that when a negotiation involves, or a sale involves a lease or the purchase and sale of a commercial building, I can handle that transaction myself without the need to bring in another broker. So that can be a benefit to my clients in that they only have to work with me. I can help them on every aspect of the transaction.
That is so wonderful. Now, is there a lot of stress with being a business broker?
Well, there is, but that's part of the job, and that's okay, because one of my main selling points to buyers and sellers is that I take the stress off you.
Nice.
It's my job to make it easy for you, to make it a simple, easy transaction and get things right the first time. So we don't have to go back and try to fix things.
I have a question to ask you just because I know the answer, but are you available to your clients, either sellers or buyers?
I try to make the point to everyone I work with that you can call me at any time. And it's not really a 9-to-5 job. And if I handle my business correctly, there's not really a need for them to call me constantly or a lot. If things are going smoothly and I'm keeping that person abreast of everything that's happening, they feel comfortable that things are going well and going smoothly, they don't have a lot of reasons to call me. Unless they just want to be friends, maybe get in a round of golf.
Okay. Your second love, for sure. That is so interesting. Now, let's get down to I want to ask you this too. One of your clients who sold a very large business through you with your help and assistance made a statement. He said, Mike never lies.
Well, of course, being licensed, we have a fiduciary responsibility, which means we have to be honest and straightforward and deal straightly with every client and customer that we work with. Once I sign an agreement with a customer and they become a client, I have an even higher level. That's the fiduciary responsibilities where I'm bound by law to keep their secrets, do the things that they tell me to do, and deal with them honestly and in a straightforward manner.
And you do that. Good for you.
I take great pride in that, and I feel like I was born in the Midwest. I'm a country boy initially, and all those old Midwestern values, a good day's work for a good day's pay, and your word is your bond. I live by those things. I'm very sincere in that, and I think my clients pick that up and understand that, and that helps me to get business.
They appreciate that.
Absolutely.
That's what you hear many, many times.
Absolutely.
They call, thank you, Mike. This was great. What a great experience. So that is very nice. But let's get to the nuts and the bolts of the matter, the money. What if a person wants to buy $1 million business or even a $500,000 business, and they don't have $500,000. Is there any help for them?
Yeah, probably 90% or more of the businesses that we sell that include financing in the transaction are financed by the seller. If the business is strong and has good financials, solid financials, and is on solid ground operationally and financially, we can get SBA loans, SBA financing. But more often than not, it's the seller that will provide some financing. With an SBA loan, you might be able to buy a business with as little as 10% down.
Nice. So slow down. That's important. So if you're trying to buy a business and you don't have all of the money, there's a SBA component that might be available if you qualify, I'm sure.
The Small Business Administration is a government guaranteed loan. It's loans that are made by the banks but guaranteed by the government. And they can require very low down payments. However, if the business or if the buyer doesn't qualify for that Small Business Administration loan, the seller can offer financing. They would typically want more money down. The seller is much more commonly going to offer to carry a seller carry note for a short period of time, maybe 2, 3, 5 years, but he'll require a much larger down payment. Most likely it's going to be a minimum of 50% down or more.
That's if the seller is financing.
If the seller is financing.
If it's an SBA loan, it's still 50%?
As little as 10% down.
Ooh, key. Well, thank you, Mike, for all of that great information.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you. I thank you. And please return.
I will at your request. Your wish is my command.
Thank you, everyone. We'll see you in just a minute.
Here's a motivational moment for you. Remember that the happiest people are not those getting more, but those giving more.
Hi, my name's Mike Faust. I work for First Choice Business Brokers. If you own your own business and you think that at some point in the future you may want to sell that business, I hope you'll take a moment and give me a call at the number you see below. We may be able to make changes in the way you've structured your business or in your record keeping that could impact the value of your business in the future, so that when you are ready to sell, you'll be able to get the most money possible for that business. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.
Imagine you're sitting in church, enjoying the service, by the way, and your phone starts flashing. Mine does. I looked at my phone last Sunday in church, and it said American First Credit Union. Debit transaction of $900 was successful at CVS. If unrecognized, hit this link to dispute. Well, of course, most of you know, and all of us need to know, this is a scam. Do not hit any link. Don't dispute anything on your phone. Wait until the next business day. Call your financial institution and they will tell you what you need to do, if anything. In my case, it was a complete scam. American First Credit Union stated they never text anyone about disputes. So remember.
And here's another motivational moment. Cheerfulness is contagious, but don't wait to catch it from others. Be a carrier.